everyone, I hope you're having a beautiful day today. I wanted to do a 1 month no spend challenge. I have read an article about a lady who had a 1 year no spend, and she did go through lots of new discoveries in her personal life through breakthroughs, and it really helped her improve her life. And so, although I'm very tempted to do a 1 year no spend challenge, I'm going to start with 1 month. I feel that I might not be able to do it for the whole year, but I will do it on 1 month basis. I feel like I really need a spending detox. It is very easy to be spending money on the things that we don't really need. If you think, well, at least I personally believe that we really have everything we need and we don't really need to buy new things every month. I remember when I was growing up, we really made everything around us work. If we did not have a screwdriver, we would use a knife and we would screw something on. I remember our parents would go to an extent where they would cut the front of our shoes if the shoes becoming too small. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just saying that there are ways to use things that we already have without spending the money. For example, I can either buy that plastic bit that squeezes the lemon, or I can just use my hand and scoop it out with the spoon. The result will be the same. With this idea, going forward, I would like to have a no spend 1 month where I'm not going to buy anything unnecessary. Not in that sense where we try to convince ourselves that we need something and we buy it. If you want to join me for this challenge, if you were thinking about it, please do join me today. Don't just stock up on things, because the rules of the challenge is that to use whatever you have. During this month, we don't spend money on going out with the friends, buying any gifts. If you have any birthdays coming up, you need to come up with the ways what kind of gifts you're gonna give to those people. You cannot buy any new clothes or things or decorations for your home, and just spend the money on necessities such as paying bills, mortgage, rent, and things like that. Maybe you can think of the ways how you can cut your current expenditures as well. It will give you a little bit more clarity on what you're spending your money on and how much money you can actually save if you're not going to be spending money relentlessly as we usually do. I would suggest that you get all of your friends on board with this and your family members. Tell them what you're trying to achieve, what do you want to learn from this experience. Maybe you want to start saving for the vacation or a down payment for your house. Maybe you want to buy a new car, or just want to become more aware of your expenditure and be more in control. Maybe you are trying to get debt free, and this approach of no spend month will give you an insight on how to start paying off your debt, and you will be able to maybe get extra money or outsource money from somewhere to start paying off your debt. Another tip that I have for this month is to meal plan and use whatever you have in your fridge, in your pantry. If you come up with some recipe that needs an ingredient but you don't have it, do it without it. It will still be edible food, or just change the recipe altogether and cook something else. I personally started doing my groceries once a month. And at the beginning I was feeling that it's impossible, but I started bulk buying and freezing lots of fresh produce. So we first eat fresh and then we eat frozen, and that works for us. So maybe if it's time for you to do a grocery shopping, do that. and see how you can carry on without actually making any trips to the shops as well. That is very tempting as well when you're going out for grocery shopping, buying some things extra. If you're still doing your weekly shopping, take out the cash, set up the budget, and use only that money for the groceries that you have to do. We have £20 a week budget for extra things like fresh milk or fresh yogurts for kids, fresh juice. So we still buy those. So we have £20 budget for a week that we spend on that. And when we go to shop, we only have that cash in hand, so we know that we're not gonna buy extra cupcakes or chips or popcorn or whatever. You will also be able to get creative in the way you spend your leisure time, the way you spend time with the family. So we plan on doing more nature walks, going to parks. We love going to parks, we love going on road trips, and we are going to do more of that rather than going to, I don't know, a shopping mall, having a meal there, buying some occasional stuff, which is really not enriching and it's not really putting us as a family together. All in all, I think this month of no spend is a very positive experience, and I don't know, I feel positive about it. I feel like I'm going to be successful. I feel that I'll be collected and I'm not going to be tempted to buy all the little things that I usually do, like little decorations for home, or I don't know, organization boxes or some little gifts for my kids. And instead of giving gifts, I will be spending more actual time with my kids in playing, drawing together, I don't know, singing, dancing, learning new things, learning how to write letters, counting, just, you know, one-to-one experience rather than giving gifts. And I think that in nowadays society there's a problem where parents cannot spend time with kids, or they're in full-time employment and they try to compensate the time that they did not spend with their kids by buying them gifts. At least that's what I have experienced and that's what I've observed about myself, and I decided to change that. I hope that you feel inspired and that you will join me in this challenge, and I will keep you updated at the end of the month, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye bye for now.